Attention citizens, nuclear strike imminent.
Ooh, this looks like the perfect place to keep Todd. But if I spend time making this house look great for him, and then I decide I want to move camp, am I gonna have to go to the effort of building again and, having him transported over? Because that's always a barrel of laughs.
Actually, no.
Did you hear that, Todd? We found you a new home! He's gonna just love it here.
Hello. So I don't usually record whilst I'm playing, but I've had to today because I need to show you this. A lot of you might already know this, but we just discovered this last night and it was by accident. So with the shelters, I don't usually use them, but I'm gonna pop one down now. This has made me want to use them more. So if we use this one, which is just the bog standard shelter, I'm gonna go and put this down here at this camp. And then so this is at my farm camp. We're gonna enter it. We're gonna put some stuff down in it. Here we are, there's nothing in it because I just don't really use shelters. And every time I use them for part of like the daily score challenges and stuff, I just scrap everything afterwards. So I'm gonna build a couple of things in here. So let's build something that's like really obvious. Let's put this in here. The red rocket vendor in here. Okay, I'll just leave it at that for now. We've got the gypsy wagon and the red rocket vendor in here. So I'm gonna leave the shelter. I'm gonna now activate one of my other camps. So that's the farm one. I wanna activate camp 2 instead. Let's activate that one. This camp's gone. Let's go down to the other camp. I'm going to fast travel over there. And I don't think I have a shelter here. Sometimes put one down around the corner just for the challenges, but I don't think... No, it's not there. So let's put one down here as well. Same one again. So this one, the regular one. Put that down there. We'll go in and watch this. Look! Still there. So whatever you put into your shelter, if you put that same shelter down at a different camp, this stuff will show up inside it. So you can, because we were a bit concerned because I accidentally, it's a bit embarrassing that I'm admitting this, but I accidentally scrapped one of my camps the other day. I've had to make a new farm because my other farm, it was late, I'd been building all day and I went to place my empty camp down, not realising I had my farm camp activated, and I just deleted my whole camp. And we were like, imagine if you'd have built in a shelter and you deleted your camp and then everything went. Well, now you know it won't, because you can actually just build whatever you want in here. Obviously, you can't have resource gatherers and stuff in here, and you can't have plants and crops and things. But everything else, if you want to decorate and make it look nice, or have like your workbenches and stuff down in one, it actually feels worth doing for us now, because if I accidentally scrap my camp again, which God forbid, I hope I do not do that again, I'm going to be very much more cautious now, then at least we know everything that's in the shelter will always stay, and no matter what camp you activate, that stuff will still be in there. So essentially, if you put a shelter down and you spend ages building inside it, and then you activate a different camp, you put that same shelter down, and everything is going to come over with it. It comes with everything in it that you have built in it, which is just insane. I love this. I love this so much. I can't believe I've only just learnt it. And we found this out totally by accident because we had the daily challenge of building things in a shelter. So the Dino Lord put one down so that he could do his building. And he had not put one down since he had his old base, which he had completely got rid of by now and had built a new one. So he put the shelter down, and inside there was an item which he had accidentally left inside his shelter the last time he'd used it. So this is how we found this out. Something I did find out when I was playing about with this though is that if you put this shelter down, the kind of clean mechanical doorway one, it shares the same interior as the big giant one. So I noticed that the inside of them both looks exactly the same, so I placed something inside of the door one And then I put this big giant one down, and when I went inside it, what I had placed in the other one was inside this one, so they share the same interior, so just be aware of that. I'm not sure how any of this works with sort of, you know, when you place a shelter within a shelter, so if you go into a shelter and you have access to another one from inside there. I'll have to do a bit more testing on that, but let me know if you know how this stuff works, because I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that know a lot better than me. So hopefully this was helpful to some people. Hopefully it'll make you want to build in shelters more, because we haven't really bothered up until this point. I bought an extra camp slot instead because I really wanted to do some building, but I just didn't fancy doing it in a shelter. But I am going to be doing it now. So let me know in the comments, did you know this about shelters, or are you just learning this now, and will this make you actually want to build one maybe? I know there's probably not a lot of people that have accidentally scrapped their whole camp, but I'd had a hell of a day of it, you know. I'd been building on a boat, you know, a big like boat you can buy from the atom shop. Well, I bought it, and I thought I'd build a nice base on it in the pond. Spent ages like learning all these different merging techniques and everything. Accidentally scrapped the boat, and this happened twice in that day. I think I tried to learn too much in one day, but I did too much stuff. And then it was later on that same day that I scrapped my whole farm camp. So yeah, it wasn't the best day, but I've learned from it. So I don't think I'm going to ever build inside a pre-build again now though, because that is just, I've got PTSD from it, you know? Also, if you want, you can tell me your stories of stuff that you might have accidentally scrapped as well. Make me feel better, because I feel like such an idiot for having done that. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, maybe give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing if you're not already. We have got a lot more Fallout 76 coming your way. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day and take care.
Get the bell on.